Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mythology with your host Nitin Nair. South American mythology has always been really exciting even today because of the fact that researchers and archaeologists are making countless discoveries due to the amazing wealth of information that they have left behind. Apart from the Olmecs, other civilizations like the Mayans, the Aztecs and the Incas have had grand structures being constructed, records in the form of paintings and in some cases even whole stories that tell us about the history and the culture of the people who lived in those times. Today we are going to be looking at another Aztec deity, and this is none other than the dreaded Tlaloc. The Aztec deity known as Tlaloc is regarded as the god of rain, water and agriculture. He was also a fearsome and powerful deity who frequently caused severe droughts and storms to express his displeasure. He was regarded as a benevolent deity who provided much needed nourishment, but he was also an unpredictable and cruel one who sent storms, lightning and drought. In the Aztec creation myth, Tlaloc was the ruler of the third sun. He was also linked to the deer known as Mzatl, and he was regarded as the most significant figures in the Lord of the Night and the Lord of the Day. The origins of the god are probably much earlier, as he shares many similarities with the Olmec god Fo and the Mayan god Bi or Chak. We have talked about the Olmec god Fo or the rain deity in a previous episode, so please do check it out. Tlaloc was created during the creation phase after Huitzilopochtli and Quetzalcoatl dismembered a reptilian creature known as Cipactli. Once again, if you want to check out our previous episodes about Huitzilopochtli, Quetzalcoatl and Cipactli, it's there on our podcast. Please do check it out. He was often associated with various weather conditions such as storms, floods, ice and rain. In Aztec art, Tlaloc is usually depicted with a pair of googly eyes, which was distinctive to him, and a pair of fangs. He was often accompanied by water, maize, and lightning in all depictions. In Tenochtitlan, offerings were made to Tlaloc, including the skulls of various animals such as the jaguar, which was considered to be the ultimate sacrifice. As a deity, Tlaloc was represented by distinctive features of his statue, such as his mask and his headdress, which are made of feathers of the heron. He was also known to carry various objects such as a ritual water container, a bolt of lightning, or a cornstalk. Although most Aztec gods had traditional parents, Tlaloc and his wife Chalchiuhtlicue were created by the multiple offspring of Omecticutli and Omecihuatl, Xipectotec, Tezcatlipoca, Quetzalcoatl and Huitzilopochtli. Tlaloc's son, Techistecatl, was created after he followed the god Nanahuitzin into a bonfire to create the fifth sun. Some stories claim that Tlaloc married Xochiquetzal, whose name was the flower quetzal feather. However, he was stolen by Tezcatlipoma, after which Tlaloc married another rain goddess. In the various Mesoamerican cultures, Tlaloc appeared as Zahui for the Mixtec, Tajin for the Totonac, Chupitripeme for the Tarascan, and Cohijo for the Zapotec. Tlaloc was also associated with the dead and with the earth. His name is believed to have come from the Nahuatl word Tili, which literally means the path beneath the earth. It has also been interpreted as a long cave, a deity who is made of earth, and a man who is the epitome of the planet. The other names of Tlaloc were Tlamacascui, which means the giver, and Xochocui, the green one, and among the contemporary Nahua of Veracruz, Chaneco. Besides being regarded as a powerful deity, Tlaloc was also greatly feared by the Aztecs. He could cause severe droughts and storms to provoke hunger and death, and he was known to throw lightning down upon earth and unleash powerful hurricanes. According to some, he could also send down various types of rain which could destroy crops or affect the various other areas of the earth. Some of the common illnesses that were attributed to Tlaloc and his fellow deities, such as rheumatism, dropsy and leprosy, were also said to be caused by him and his companions. Although the dead were usually cremated, Those who had died due to one of these illnesses or were struck by lightning were buried. Tlaloc, however, fulfilled his promise to give the deceased an eternal life in his paradise. Many scholars believe that the various cultures of South and Mesoamerica can be traced back to one common origin using Tlaloc, as there are multiple gods with similar storylines and visual representation. This has also led to confusions arising to various non-Tlaloc figures and representations being attributed to him. In the 1970s, a temple dedicated to the god was built on top of Mount Tlaloc, giving rise to the belief that a revival of worship and rituals are in place. As you can see, Tlaloc is one of those most important gods that had a common appearance across multiple Mesoamerican and South American cultures, and this could be the source that we could explore to really find out how common these civilizations were and how they actually managed to imbibe different gods that probably weren't originated in their timeline. We will be exploring a lot more, and we'll be giving you all this information as and when we get more ourselves. Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of Mythology. This is your host, Nitin Nair, signing out by reminding you once again that Mythology is a home of mythology.